What's up, y'all? Today I want to share with you guys one of my favorite books on dating and life called Models by Mark Manson. Attract women through honesty. And I love this book because it goes beyond just attracting women. I believe this means attracting all positive outcomes you want in life through honesty. Because the biggest principle I learned from Mark Manson is living with intention, meaning to live with honest actions where your heart and your actions are aligned and you're just unapologetically you. And it's just a really overall healthy way to express yourself. Because whatever the outcome is, you can't control that. But as long as your heart's in the right place, you thought also about what would be cool for the other person as well, it is what it is. Like, you can just be confident. And the biggest thing on top of this concept is that Mark says as long as you're living with honest intentions, you can always be confident in your decisions because it was always aligned with your heart. Meaning, in a dating context, if you see a girl, right, and you think she's beautiful or cute, and looks interesting, strike up that conversation. Right? Just go there unapologetic. It could be a positive outcome. It could be a negative outcome. She may want to talk to you. She may not want to talk to you. But hey, you just thought it would be a great way to maybe meet a new person and potentially share amazing experiences with her and travel around the world one day. But as you were just thinking, hey, maybe it could be a good fit. Maybe it's not. It is what it is. And this goes beyond just in a dating perspective, but also when you're applying for jobs. You're going to be seeing all these different potential new jobs, but you're not going to be 100% aligned with all of them. Meaning, as long as you're applying with honesty and you're saying, these are my strengths, this is what I love in a company, you'll be sure to attract the right opportunities. And even when you're living with these honest actions, sometimes you find a company that goes, hey, your strengths just don't fit us. And that's okay. Because as you were confident that I thought was going to be good for the table. But then you'll also be able to find the companies like, wow, these are your strengths. You are exactly the person what we're looking for. Come on aboard. And it becomes a beautiful working experience because you were living with honesty versus if you had just lied and just, and then become in a bad working relationship with your company because it was all fuzzy to begin with from the start. So I've talked about living with intention from a gain-oriented perspective, whether that's gaining a potential new date or getting a potential new job. But this also helps with dealing with potential bad outcomes that, not bad, but necessarily non-ideal. And one story that comes to mind is just, I like to take things too far sometimes. I love to joke, but yeah, I definitely take it too far. And this was obviously in the past, but I would joke around with my friends too much, and sometimes it rubs them the wrong way. And they have to be honest, live with their honest intention, and tell me to, like, hey, Darren, you took it too far. And I'm like, oh crap, I took it too far. And then I tell them, like, hey, sorry, that was not my intention to do that. Apologize profusely. And although they're upset or they're not happy, they still tell me, like, hey, I know that that's not who you are, but just tone it down and yeah, let's learn from this and move forward. And it's always a productive conversation. And I feel bad, but I don't feel extremely bad because my intention was never to hurt them in the first place. And obviously I'm going to improve from that, but I can be confident that back then my goal was never just to hurt them. And this goes with a lot of other and from there, you just kind of like, okay, I'm going to be living with honest intention after this bad situation and just like, hey, sorry about that, and I'm going to improve. And I do my best to change who I am after that. So really huge concept of living with intention. And I challenge everyone out there to really think about something that you're trying to maybe obtain, or maybe you're trying to just deal with less than ideal situation, and try to think about, how can I live with intention? How can I live with honesty? How can I just make my actions and heart aligned, right? And with that being said, whatever the outcome is, be confident in your decision and know that it will be okay because you made the choice based on your heart. and you thought about the other person, you never tried to hurt them, you never tried to do them wrong, and you just thought that this would be good for the other person too, then you can be happy and confident with your decisions. And with that being said, thanks for listening today, guys. Until next time, peace.